Episode 78.
78.
78.
And we're starting off big with Lake of Bays.
Back to beers.
Starboard.
Starboard. Just
Starboard.
let it run out. Starboard.
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 You're adding an extra R.
Hard to starboard. No, I'm just pronouncing the second R. Starboard.
You're pronouncing it like it's Starboard.
Starbr.
That's how you're pronouncing
Yeah,
it.
that's how you're supposed to
Okay.
pronounce it.
So they misspelled the can. Gotcha.
ASMR. Here we go.
That was nice.
Pretty clean.
That was nice. Go again.
That was a good pop in there.
All right.
I got a weird whiff when I opened it up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to let this foam up a bit.
Yeah, mine's pretty foamy.
We'll come back to that in 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
A couple of weeks ago, I said Russia retreated from the Ukraine
yes, you
border.
did. You're a fucking liar.
No, I wasn't a liar. I was just saying, I'm like, it seemed like it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, it happened.
It happened.
Big time.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Just wanted to get that one out there
Yeah.
right off the hop.
That's okay. I was going to call you out on it after.
No, there's no need to
after the
call me out.
review.
I'm happy admitting when I was mistaken.
I know. I just like pointing it out.
Yeah. The problem is
Somebody's got to keep you humbled.
I know. The problem is it's so hard to believe people that you distrust.
Yeah.
You know, like CIA and the
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
I still don't even believe anything they're fucking saying.
Dude, it is.
It's a fucking weird
Yeah,
world out there.
This is the most news I've watched probably ever.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking
And
crazy lies going on too.
I just don't know what, like, I
Not even
can't
gonna-
trust them with like everything that's gone on over the past like 5 years.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like I people like get caught up in like the whole war thing and like it's easy to get caught up in the propaganda. But remember who's telling you this? Same people that have been lying to you for at least the last fucking
yeah,
25
it's definitely
years.
not something to like.
Don't hang your hat on it.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
also not. Don't like brush it off like it is.
Oh no, I'm not brushing it off.
It is.
No. It's definitely fucked up. But I'm saying is like the media has already been called out on a bunch of shit that they lied about. Like I'm sure you heard
Good.
about those like guys that were like, "Fuck you, Russian warship," and then they were all killed. That wasn't true. You hear about that? I got caught up in that one early on.
I didn't hear that.
It's like a day into the invasion, and there was like some audio that got recorded, and the fucking Ukraine media put it out there, and they're like, it's like this fucking little island.
Okay.
There's like border guards there, and a Russian ship was like, "Surrender, or we're gonna fire on you," and they're like, "Fuck you," and then the Ukrainians said that everyone was killed. They didn't surrender, so we were like, "Whoa, that's pretty badass." It wasn't true at all. You can see the video of them all.
Jesus.
82 of them surrendered. Like, but I got caught up in that one. I just found out yesterday that wasn't true.
Yeah.
And the media was like, "Yeah, this is true." So you just gotta like take everything with a fucking grain of salt.
Yeah.
As far as like the overt propaganda of like, that's what I mean. Like, definitely a war going on. Definitely an
I've seen-
invasion. Like, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
but like,
some of the clips I've seen are.
but also a lot of the clips are fucking old
Fucked.
footage too. A lot of this shit on social media.
yeah. And well,
A lot of it's old.
I showed
And a lot of photos are old too.
I showed my dad one, and it was like a drone strike, and it was fucked up.
That was in Syria.
But again, like, there's like everything can be doctored so much.
Yeah, that wasn't real.
And it's like you can't tell anything. You can't tell exactly
No, it's
where
just
it is.
black and white.
Yeah, it's black and white.
Yeah.
It
It could be anywhere in the world. It could be Toronto.
It's a little convoy that's just stopped in the road.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it's just gone.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Yeah, that footage is from Syria.
The footage is fucked either way, wherever it's from.
It's fucked up for
wherever
sure.
it's from.
I
but-
agree with you. But what I'm saying is like that footage is not real. Like that's the thing that I was seeing too is like you see all this shit, you're like, holy fuck. And they're like, oh yeah, that clip's from 3 years ago. That clip's from 10 years ago. That's from this. It's like, oh wow. The old saying goes.
All right, let's dive into this review and then
Mhm.
we'll continue on that.
Well, I don't even care to continue. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Lake of Bays Brewing Company and Starboard.
I don't think I've ever had a Lake of Bays beer.
I had it 2 weeks ago at hockey.
Now, it says New England IPA. Are they Canadian? They are.
You're asking the wrong people.
They are from Baysville, Ontario. That's not a real town. There's no way. Speaking of disinformation, there's no way Baysville's a real place.
I bet you it is.
It probably is, but
Where's
Jesus
my,
Christ.
Let's see here. Gonna use the old iPhone because the computer is not handy.
Handy
I
dandy.
had to lean way the hell over.
By the way, this is best served at 5 to 8 degrees Celsius.
Where did
6 to 8 degrees Celsius.
Where'd you see the?
Oh, you have to turn it sideways.
Oh,
It's Baysville, Ontario. Baysville.
Baysville.
I feel like
Ontario.
Lake of Bays makes maybe it's something else. Makes like a vodka water drink that I've had. It's probably someone else. Where is this?
Oh,
place?
it's by like Big Win. Bracebridge, just north of Bracebridge.
Northeast of Bracebridge.
Mm-hmm.
Kawarthas. Hardcore Kawarthas. Kind
Ooh.
of. Muskoka.
I believe it. It's
And
a
I
real
hope
place.
You find, allegedly.
Yeah.
So the Germans would have you believe.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like the taste of it a lot more than it smells.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That smell
it's
is
like
overpowering.
Yeah, it's very like hoppy and unfilteredness.
The
Is what
smell?
you smell, yeah. But the taste
is pretty good.
the taste is right there.
The smell is fuck.
It's everything you want. But I feel like a lot of IPAs smell just like
That
this.
one, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Let me take a smell.
That one smells like seaweed.
I don't know. I feel like that
It's
just
salty
smells
almost.
like. Yeah, I've had worse smelling beers.
I have too.
That
But this
taste,
one's
that
just-
tastes just as good though.
I
the
have as
smell
well. This
can
one's just
be very-
unique. This one,
yeah.
I find.
It can be very deceiving, the smells on like IPAs and like these craft beers.
Now, the smell threw me from my virgin, so I'm going to be very
Sure.
muted. Like, I'm just going to go 7.5 because it tasted fine,
Okay.
but I didn't really get a whole lot going on.
Okay.
So I got a compartmentalized smell
Gotcha.
from olfactory senses,
Gotcha.
which I think are the same thing.
I'm gonna go 8-1.
Tell me what you got off it, because you
Could
probably
be
got
a
lot more
little.
than
Could
me.
be a little skewed because beer at the end of a long day is kind of nice.
This was very nice.
But it's also everything I thought it was gonna be, like because I've had it before. So it was like, this is what I remember.
Oh, you've had this.
Yeah, I had it 2 weeks ago at hockey. Some guy, he always brings like a mixed cooler of craft
Ippas?
beers. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're not. You just power through it and okay, see ya.
It is what it is, man.
No, it's just nice hoppy. It's got good flavor.
It does have good flavor. I don't
Only-
even know how to begin to describe this.
Only thing is, like, again, and it's a side product of the craft beers, is that it hangs around in your mouth just a little too long.
Yeah, and it's got that distinct hang around taste that's like, it's not unique.
Mm-mm.
It's not better. It's just like, this is a hoppy,
It's
unfiltered
just
beer.
yeah, it's just hoppy and unfiltered.
Yeah.
Or
Which is less than great.
Less filtered.
I'm going to do smell right now.
Mhm.
Because I hate it. It doesn't, and this is the weirdest thing, it doesn't smell bad. Like, it's not like
It's not
off-putting.
like, oh shit, I can't.
It doesn't like smell rotten. Like, it's not,
Yeah, yeah.
It's very hard for me to describe, but I dislike it extensively.
Okay.
It smells like the bottom of a ship.
Smells like a craft beer.
It smells like something's been like sitting around in water. That shouldn't be sitting around in water.
Hops.
Those. I'm going to go 6.1 on the smell.
Oh, Jesus.
I really dislike it. And again, the reason
Does
it's
ki-
the
it
reason
does
it's
smell
so high.
sour,
Yeah, the reason
like
it's so
bitter.
high is because, like, again, it's not like disgusting smelling.
No, it's
It's
still
just-
a pass.
It's a 61%. Is what the fuck it is.
I'll go 7-2 on the smell. It's not my favorite.
No, and like you said
But it's not
before,
bad.
IPAs and craft beers, they have a distinct smell.
Yeah.
And like none of them really smell particularly great, or some do,
Yeah.
which is fine with me. But this one is just weird to me.
Yeah.
But no big deal.
No.
I can't describe the flavor of this beer, but I like it. It's like sharp.
Sharp,
That's like the impression I get.
Sharp, and hoppy.
Yeah.
Which
It's actually not as hoppy as I was expecting either.
well, it's no bone shaker.
I'm sure I've had a bone shaker. Like, I'm sure I have. But that was also when I really like couldn't stomach anything other than a Coors Light as far as beer goes.
We should have one.
We should, because I think I would enjoy it.
I went on a bone shaker kick for a while.
Yeah, you've mentioned before. But I haven't had one long time. I think I think I've had a sip of someone's.
If I'm having
like
if I'm just having like a few beers, I'm going craft and something hoppy.
It's a good way to keep yourself from drinking 10 of them.
Yeah, because you can't. I personally can't. It's like too much unfilteredness.
Yeah, your head starts to swell.
Yeah, my head's already pretty swollen.
Yeah, you are arrogant.
No, it's just a lot of dumb shit up there.
All right, it's a sharp flavor for me. I like it though.
I like that description, sharp.
I don't know how. That's all I can get.
It's a cheese.
Last week was
sharp.
plush. Speaking of fucking white trash fucking wine reviews that we did last week, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
You know how much that bottle of wine cost?
No idea.
It was like $10.
Yeah, dude.
It was really good.
Wine is the most deceiving thing out there.
I liked not knowing the price.
Yeah, a good bottle of wine is like $9.
That was a really good bottle of wine, I thought.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
You can get wines that are like $90 and they are trash.
I heard on a Rogan podcast, he was talking about how he went out to like try wine one night, and they were drinking like $40 bottle of wine at the table. And then they like, let's go crazy and get like something really nice. And they got like a $1,600 bottle of wine.
Holy fuck.
Which like for his money is like, that's not even, I thought he was going to like, I thought he was going to like $10,000 or something. Yeah. But they went like $1,600.
Yeah, still.
And he's like, it wasn't better than the $40 bottle of wine. Yeah. And that's $40 sold in a restaurant, which means it's probably double or triple the price of it.
It's like the beer I had at the beer market when I was like fucking 20. I don't know. Me and Audrey went down to the beer market for my birthday. And they've got a crazy list of beers. And so like
that place is legit.
I was trying to get like one of these like fucking crazy ones. And like everything, all the crazy ones are like small batch. They get like maybe a case.
Wow.
And they're in while they're in, and
if they're out, they're out.
They're out. So I got one. I think it was like $50 for the like 2 liter or whatever it is. It was like,
that's okay.
Like
I thought they were gonna like give you like a fucking 355 milliliter can. No, like you can shove that up your asshole.
It was like three glasses.
That's not horrific.
$50.
Okay.
Trash.
Yeah, so that's like $18 a pint.
It was made by monks. Good try. You guys
stick to Jesus.
You guys did a good effort, but
get you next time.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's cool to be like, yeah, I drank a beer made by monks.
Where were the monks geographically located?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's how memorable the beer was. All I remember
again, was it trash because you were 20 or was it trash just generally? Because like what was your beer experience
just
by then?
Generally. Have you ever had a super dark beer? And I think I brought this up when we had the Partake Stout.
Okay.
There's a flavor in the dark beer. I don't know what it is.
Right.
And it was just so overpowering. Like that's all you could taste. And it was dark, super unfiltered. It
just rough.
Yeah, it was tough to get through. Maybe it was a beer you're supposed to like kind of, it'll last you the night, like maybe how normal people drink a glass of whiskey. But
who are those people?
Yeah, not us. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get through it. Maybe might taste a little better, but
that's a fuck no. That is a hell of a description though. Like this is made by monks. They only make it once a year. Like that's a good selling feature. Yeah. I'd want to try that.
They sold me on it.
Yeah. They're like, here, have a $50 glass. Yeah, try it once for sure.
Fuck it. Who cares? It was my birthday too, so let's party.
Yeah. I'm not paying for this shit.
Yeah, Audrey is.
Gotta say, it's a fucking cool can. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
I really like the can, the seafoam green.
I gave Chris a couple options today because I found some cans. They look cool. And The other cans we have, which you'll see in the next coming weeks, the can it reminded me of Hell's Kitchen.
The TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the the way the logo is, the way the can, like that's the vibe I got. Definitely not made by
Do you
Hell's
like that
Kitchen.
show?
I watched it when it first came out, but after that,
Once every 3 years, I'll like stumble down our YouTube rabbit hole.
Yep.
And I'll just watch an entire season of that show.
okay,
I love that show.
it's great.
I'm not going to like keep up with it. Like
Yeah.
you can just pick a season because they're all the exact
You can
same.
just pick episodes and just hop
Yeah.
in every once in a while.
Exactly.
I'm a big Gordon Ramsay fan.
So am I. Yeah.
I actually went down a little rabbit hole as background noise. It was like YouTube clips of his like where he goes in and tries to help restaurants.
Kitchen Nightmares.
I don't know if it was Kitchen Nightmares or
Because that's the one where like he'll pick an individual restaurant that's struggling,
and then try. Okay, so
and then he'll try and
so
turn
then
it
it
around.
was Kitchen.
But that
Nightmares.
show always starts with him shitting on the food.
always, but
Yeah.
it's because the food is probably
It's probably
shite.
fucking garbage. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny, like how he, like the one I was watching, it was like a Paris one, and it was a vegan restaurant, and he starts off by, "You chose to do vegan in Paris, where 90% of the people eat meat,
Yeah.
are not vegans.
What are you doing?
Yeah, and
This is a bad choice.
yeah, the head chef that was there was a fucking psychopath,
And Gordon Ramsay
like just
was
out of his mind. Like this man
just a
is-
lunatic.
Yeah, like he needs to be in a straitjacket in a white wall room and just leave him there.
let him
like-
let him cool off for a bit.
Holy fuck, this man, like, yeah, he was out to lunch.
Because Ramsay is formally trained in France. Like he did like his
Yeah,
cooking apprenticeship.
Yeah,
in,
that was like the
like he's
start of like,
French cuisine. Like
Yeah.
he knows what it's supposed to taste like.
Yeah, at the
So-
end of like
so, like-
before he left, or just before he left the first time, before he like comes back to check on it, he like stopped off to get like some crazy meat sandwich. He's like, this is it. This is the stuff.
That was I think that was like the earlier seasons where like it was just a British show before he switched,
Yeah.
because he would go to like Spain or Paris or like certain parts around Britain, but like Western Europe he would jump
Yeah,
over.
he would say in like the Europe
And,
regions.
There was only one episode ever that he actually enjoyed the food, and it was early season on Kitchen Nightmares, and
Really?
it was in like London, and it was some woman's like island kitchen, like island foods, like West Indies type food.
Right.
And he said the food is really good. Like he didn't like the presentation, but then he was like, that's the only time he's like, yeah, that's really nice. So he's like, we don't have to fuck with the cooking, but like there was something wasn't drawing people in. It might have been the menu was too big.
Yeah.
Pricing was fucking out of whack. The store probably looked fucked, but
The stores always look fucked.
yeah.
It's crazy.
How would you design a restaurant? I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Neither would I, but a lot of these routes people take, it's like, what were
bold
you
choices,
thinking?
yeah.
Like one I watched, and it was like you were in a strip club. Like literally, it was all dark, booths everywhere. And like to get into the restaurant, it looked shady,
Right.
and the food was awful. Awful.
You say it
Not
bad like
due
you
to
ate there.
Not due to the chef though.
No?
No, due to the restaurant owner.
That's always a fucking recurring theme
Yeah,
on
because
that.
they never pay for like fresh food.
Yeah, it's
They
like
go,
the
like,
chef knows how to cook,
frozen.
and then there's always like a discrepancy between the owner and the chef.
Yeah.
And then the owner was like, no, make it like this. And it's like, okay.
All right, you're the boss.
Whose menu is this? Oh, the
Yeah.
owner makes the
Yeah.
menu.
Yeah,
Bad idea.
yeah. Bad choice. The chef is the chef for a reason.
I'm going to go 8.7 on flavor.
8.7.
Yeah, I really like the
Yeah,
flavor of it.
I like
can't-
that number.
I'm doing a really bad fucking job of describing it. Not that I tried too hard.
I think
I'm
you
just going
nailed.
with sharp.
Yeah, I think you nailed the sharp. It's like the perfect amount of hops. I shouldn't say perfect, but
It's also really clean tasting. Like it's not.
it's not soup. Like you don't taste this. Like I know what you're saying. It's not like unfiltered.
Yeah, no. It's like it's pretty nice.
Like I could drink more than a few of these, and
Yeah.
not be.
Not have your head.
My head wouldn't be
swell
too
up.
big. But I'm gonna see you on that 8.7.
And raise me an 8.9. Got it. And I hope you find yourself. You can tell what song I was listening to right before I got here.
Smoothness. Now, again, for those that are just catching the beer reviews for the first time, we do the smoothness as drinkability. Because let's be honest, all beer is pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Except for that fucking monk beer I had. That's a different story.
I think we should do another stout as well now that we're back doing beers.
Well, it's kind of nice. We've opened up all
the avenues.
Yeah, watch my beer, okay?
Knock this fucker right over.
Yeah, you've done it before.
I'm sure I have. Won't be the first, it won't be the last.
But yeah, no, it's nice that we've opened up all the avenues. I was going to get a bottle of wine tonight, but I'm going to work out after this, so I figured beer might be a little better.
Fuck, that's
wine
a tough
usually
one.
puts me to sleep.
I think I'd be better off working out under the influence of wine than beer.
Really?
Beer's very heavy. Like if I have 2 beers and stop, I want to go to bed.
I feel like wine just puts me to sleep.
Yeah, it's funny. I think we have the opposite effect on
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. We're going to try it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how the workout goes after this. I would have done it before, but I got here like, I don't
8
know.
minutes before I did?
6.
All right. Go with the smoothness, sir.
Okay, so smoothness for me, I can drink it, but I'm probably not drinking more than 6.
Wow.
Are you a little different? You
I
drinking
am.
more?
I really like it. No,
Yeah?
go ahead.
I just don't
You drink a 6-pack.
drink a 6-pack. Man, I'll go 8 because
Wow.
that's how you have to. They're not in a pack.
8 tins. You'd be fucking legless after 8 tins of this.
It's only 5.4.
I know, but this shit hits different on a Saturday night.
It might. I'll let's test it this Saturday. Yeah, so going off that, I'm gonna go with a solid 7-8 on the smoothness.
Okay, now you've completely confused me.
Why? You thought I was gonna be lower than that?
No, I thought you were going to be far higher because you said you could drink like 8 of them.
Yeah.
It's a drinkability scale plus
What?
smoothness.
I'm trying to think of what else we've done where I haven't drank more. Guinness I could drink.
Let's pick one.
Both the other Guinness.
That's bourbon.
Do you hear the fire truck upstairs?
Yeah, what is that?
Luna.
Is it?
Yeah, my brother's dog's upstairs and
Poor girl.
she's literally sounds like a fire truck.
You went 9.4 on Guinness.
Yeah, but again, I think the drinkability is
Belgian Moon,
higher on
9.2. That's fair.
because Guinness isn't gonna fucking swell my head.
I feel like there's shit that we reviewed that like we would say like I could drink 6 of these and then like rated it like in the 8s.
Really, eh?
I do. I'd
Yeah.
have to go back and find it, but
I don't know. I'm staying.
fine.
I'm staying 7-8.
I'm gonna be higher than you, and I'm actually gonna drink less than you.
Really?
I wouldn't drink 6 of these, but I really like I find them enjoyable.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 8.3
Wow.
on the smoothness, drinkability. How many I'd have?
Smoothness, drinkability. Yeah.
I think it's an 8.3 for me, but
Okay. There's other IPA craft beers I'd pick up before this. Ask me to name them? Can't.
you just
But
know
there are other. Yeah, if I saw the can, I'm going over this.
That's one thing on craft beers got going for them is they got a fucking sharp appearance.
They've got the best cans. I wish I should say just beer companies would look at like Flying Monkeys.
They go ape shit.
Fucking
Pardon
insane.
the pun.
But their cans stick out, so it's like, oh fuck, look at that one. The old guy, Frank, that I play hockey with, literally 3 of the cans he brought the other week were just because he thought they looked cool.
Fine. Yeah.
Dude, it's a selling feature.
It definitely is.
It's got me a few times. I've picked up a couple Flying Monkeys because their cans are fucking insane.
Their beer is also pretty fucking good.
Yeah. I'm not complaining about
No.
it. But yeah, I think craft beers, they do a fantastic job on their can appearance.
I would fully agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go finish, and it's also going to be a high one because I find the taste lingers in your mouth,
It's not
but it's that typical fucking
Yep.
IPA.
it's what you expect.
Yeah. So I'm not going to judge it too harshly on that. I find it's fucking clean as fuck. I really like the flavor of it. So I'm going to go 8.4 on the finish.
I'm a little higher than you. I'm an 8.6 on the finish. It does linger a little bit, but again, just to mimic what Chris said, it is what you expect with an IPA and a craft beer.
And just like that, Dad has to do math.
Set sail. Wow, I could not.
We never read the description. Hit us with the description while I do some calculations.
Okay, yeah, thanks. I'll continue reading.
Continue doing what you were doing.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, people were probably just wondering what the fuck you were saying.
Yeah, I also couldn't speak English. Set sail with Starboard.
Starboard.
A little breezy, a little bold. This New England IPA offers up a warm golden haze anchored with a big juicy nose. Okay. Strong citrus flavors and mosaic hops will be sure to steer you on the right course. Isn't it the right side?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
What
a play on words.
They love nautical puns, and I'm gonna give them credit for that. I wish I could up my rating.
Do you get a lot of citrus?
Not at all.
Yeah, neither do I. Maybe in the smell.
But again, if I've said it once, said it 1,000 times, I am not a connoisseur.
I also just thought hops were hops.
I like how they said a little breezy, a little bold.
It is a little bold.
I wonder what the breeziness means. Probably just a nautical pun.
I think it's just a pun.
But listen, I'll tell you, they sucked me in on that one.
Yeah. They sucked you off on that one.
Sucked me clean off.
This podcast is going right sideways.
Anchored with a big juicy nose. That means something in the beer world, but don't mean anything in my world. Okay, here you go, buddy.
All right, verdict is in. I'm rocking an 8.1.
I'm 7.8.
Yeah, you're 6.1 on the smell. Fucking pulled us apart.
Honestly, though, like I would put this like right around the 8 mark.
Yeah.
7.8 is a fair fucking rating. It's good beer. It
good
really
beer.
is.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's again, the flavor's like spot on. With it, like with a craft beer, this is what I expect.
I was just gonna do a quick sample and see how close our virgins lined up to our final score throughout the weeks.
There's some weeks though. I think
sometimes
the virgin
they're in the ballpark.
Sometimes the virgin gets a little skewed. Again, it hits you off.
Set the tone.
Sometimes it hits you off guard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're a little nervous. Other times you're a little too eager, and then it doesn't.
You're right.
It doesn't do you justice. So that's where I think the virgin is fantastic.
Yeah.
Because again, like there's days like today, good beer is a good beer.
Mm-hmm.
And can't knock a good beer on a long day of work.
That is true, my friend.
That fire truck is something crazy.
I don't even notice it really.
I just hear it because
you're used to
I'm
it.
used to it.
Yeah.
So I just catch it every once in a while.
It's like occasion when my son cries when we're doing podcasts. Like I'm like,
yeah, and I hear it at the end because I see you kind of
like you see my.
I see your nervous
spidey
tick.
senses. The fuck! If you look directly at that light, it is bright.
Yeah, it's like a 60-watt light. I don't know, whatever a Normage wattage is for household light, but it's the equivalent of like 250 watts.
Holy fuck!
I'll show you the bulb after. It's pretty crazy.
So it's an LED, obviously.
I guess.
Otherwise, the heat would be coming off. That would be insane.
Yeah, it's not hot.
Because if it's a 40 watt with a 250 watt equivalent, that's...
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, because usually I think a 40 watt was like what an incandescent was. Like something you would like screw into a lamp.
So one of those bulbs cost me like fucking $20 on Amazon.
That's not bad.
Dude, to get a replacement bulb for like the type of light it is would have cost me like fucking $150.
From like a store?
Yeah. From like a photo store. And it's like, fuck you, it's a light bulb.
I'll just use the non-CSA approved one from Amazon.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why wouldn't I?
I don't blame you. There's also a lot of...
Let that shit blow up.
Fuck a recession. That's still one of the best lines from a movie ever.
Yeah.
Fuck a recession. Sergio gonna be fine. How many kookaroos I own? I own 20 kookaroos. There's also, you should look out for like local LED shops and stuff. There's a bunch around.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
I should talk to you about that more.
Yeah. I don't
only
fuck
use
with
these
them
now.
as much because there's like, it's weird. The electrical world, like wholesale, electrical's not like just fixtures,
Yeah.
like industrial commercial fixtures, but like light bulbs and shit. There's a lot of places that you can get really good deals because a lot of stuff is made in
that's fun.
China. China.
That's one thing I've never I wanted something a little stronger, and the bulbs were starting to go on the original ones that lasted I don't know how long, because I don't use these lights very often because they're shit. But they do the job for the podcast because they're like one of the only continuous. Yeah, it's one of the only continuous lights I own. So it's like, yeah.
Are your
yeah.
most of your lights are like intermittent
Strobes.
based with flash and shit.
Yeah, they're strobes.
So why would you set this one up? Just for like headshots and shit, or would that even be
So
redundant?
this was the first
filming.
ever light kit I ever got, and it's because it came with 2 stands, 2 lights, and it was $150.
Seems like a good deal. I don't know shit
It was
about
a
shit.
good deal when I was first starting out in college,
Yeah,
and
why
I needed
not?
lights to shoot.
Just give me some light.
I needed to do some like portraits at an event. I don't even think they overpowered the space I was in because there was giant windows beside me. But going to an event, you have no idea what is off, like what's going to be there. And this event had huge windows, and if I had more knowledge, I would have just used the windows.
Well, that said, I worked as a PA on a commercial shoot.
Yep.
Film shoot one time.
Yeah.
For exactly one day. And one of my jobs, and it was a beautiful sunny day in the summertime, and this house had a lot of nice windows going in, and one of my jobs was to stand outside and hold a light that looked just like this.
Yeah.
Because this is one thing I didn't realize, like the magic of movies. It's obvious. They fucking pump in extra light even if it's a sunny day.
Yeah, because it's never perfect.
It's never perfect, and it's also you're going to have a lot of shadows and stuff, so like, let's just artificially light this scene. Like, that makes total sense.
Yeah. That's why I light...
I'm 16 years old.
That's why I light all my... like interior architecture work. I light everything.
That's a good idea.
Again, you'll wait around all year for the perfect light for a certain location, and it'll never come. Or you got to be there at the right day, the right time. And there's two.
And also, if I'm selling in May, you got to make it look like it's August.
Dude, the companies I work for, it's not... Shelf life is longer. And you can't wait around all year to do a shoot. Usually we try to get in there just after the clients move in, get the furniture in, whatever. So it looks homey.
Staging.
But again, like there's days I'll go and it's piss and rain outside. And it's like, okay, we'll rain check the exterior.
Sure.
But we're still going to shoot the inside. And you just bring garbage bags and shit like that to cover the lights and throw them outside. Where you do some lighting tricks and make it look like it's coming through the window.
It was interesting. One of my other jobs on that day. Same house.
When was this?
It was like 15 or 16.
Gee, hell yeah.
My sister, once upon a time, was co-owner of a production company.
Nice.
With her partner at the time.
That's kind of sick.
I guess, yeah. It was pretty interesting.
It's in my world.
Yeah, it was interesting, I guess. And so they needed a cheap labor for a day shoot of a commercial with a bunch of Canadian musicians and actors.
Yep. And you were the man.
I was the man for the job because I was related to one of the producers of the commercial shoot.
And she probably said, yeah, my brother will work for dirt cheap.
I didn't even work for minimum wage that day.
You just get like a flat rate?
Well, I got like a flat... No, it was like... I guess it was probably more. I got like $10 an hour, but it was like cash.
Okay.
So I think they paid me for $80. I think they paid me $80 that day.
You only work 8 hours?
No, I worked more, but they paid me for 8. It was a long day because I took the train down there.
Yeah.
I didn't get home.
It's always a long day.
Yeah. And I left before... No, they were wrapping for the day, but I left at let's say 6.
Yeah.
But you get down there for 7, you don't start shooting. The movie films are hilarious. Or crews and stuff.
Even TV shows.
TV shows as well.
When I was doing my grade 12 co-op and I worked on like that little film crew and stuff and helped out with them. It was rare that like, and there would be days where we'd start at like 10 and I'd be home at like 4.
Yeah, that seems like a short
But
day.
it very short.
Yeah.
And
You're starting at 10, you're going to like
the
8.
only reason it was like that is because there would be a job like far away, so it'd be a bit of a later start, and then it was literally like a walk around because it was for one of the HG TV shows. So it was like to give an update on like where they were with this renovation.
Right. So it wasn't like a full like we need
So
to
it's
set
like,
up scenes and stuff.
We get there, we shoot some B-roll.
Right.
How
does that work, by the way? Like, do they just go around and be like, "Hey, electrician, pull some wire real quick"?
No, we usually
or you just like film them while they're just working.
We just literally just film you like while you're working, and then if like we've never seen you before, we usually somebody will come talk to you and be like, "Hey,
what are you doing? Who are you?"
Not even that. It's like, "Hey, we're shooting for blah blah blah. We're going to be shooting some stuff around the house, so we need you to sign this model release." And like their model release, because it's video, it's like you give us the right to use your image,
social insurance number,
and audio. So like if you talk and it's in you give us the right to use that as well.
No one said no, I bet.
I think there was a couple people, but it's like, okay, well, we need to shoot.
So you need,
and you're working for the guy that is doing the shoot.
Today,
so we're going to need you to pound sand for about 30, 40 minutes.
Just get out of the way.
Yeah. And there was one time I had to be a background person, like pretending like I was working.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dude,
I'd love to see that footage.
It was June. It was one of the hottest days. And they're like, "We need you to wear a winter jacket."
Oh my God.
I'm like,
why?
Are you serious? And they're like, "Yeah, because like the spot, like the time frame of what we like the interview they were shooting, it was gonna be like in the winter time." I'm like, "Oh my fuck!" So there I am. I'm like bringing in like lumber and
this
like
is so stupid.
Oh, it's so dumb. And the show went sideways.
Like no one would care about.
The show really went sideways. Like what they originally pitched was to be like this raw
little fart.
This this raw, like this is what it's like to build a house,
right?
Like or do renovations. Like this is what it's like, and it turned into being like some designer show. Like oh, here's the quick process of everything, like sped up,
right,
and then you just see the final product.
Yeah, so it turned into every HGTV show
exactly,
ever.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to focus on like the building, the craftsmanship. And then
Great
they're like,
job, but
no,
like,
we're going to focus on furnishing.
Yeah.
House is built. Get these garbage people out of the way. So one of my other jobs on that day was to stand in the corner of a room with one of those, they look like a saucer you would usually toboggan down a hill on, but it's just flat and it just reflects light.
Was it silver?
Yep.
A reflector.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't. Now I know.
Very technical.
Very technical. Also very high tech because you just give it to a teenager and they just stand in the corner of a room and their job is not to move.
Also, you say it's pretty easy?
I didn't say it was easy. I didn't like doing it because I was like,
well, it kind of sucks.
30, 40 minutes of just like, don't move.
Try holding a boom or like a audio boom.
Yeah,
like
so
this,
that was another thing. Is those guys
sucks.
are those
also,
guys
I
are
forgot
intense.
to look to see what the video looked like.
Are we even in frame?
We could be chopped off at the eyes.
I just want to peek. Keep talking.
Yeah, just to tap the back of the screen and it should turn on.
Oh no,
we're good. I just remembered. I like set it up like super briefly before you got here. I'm like,
good enough.
And I just remembered that I didn't check.
I'm probably like this, but whatever.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
no, the
boom guys I had respect for.
Dude, I had to do that. I was helping Ryan on a shoot, and holy fuck, people were just starting to like laugh at me because like literally every second there was a break, I'd be like resting. That was probably one of the best shoulder workouts I've ever had.
It's
ridiculous.
He was a real pro. Like he had ways to like figure to like,
Oh my god!
Like there's
I
like ways you
don't
can
know.
lean it on your body and like still get in the right position.
Yeah,
That's a tough fucking gig.
yeah. Good on those guys. I like after doing it for like a few days straight. Kudos to them. And there's probably like a technique, or again, like you said, like
Yeah.
resting it on your body, doing.
Did you go
shit.
like arms in the? You went like
because you
went
gotta
like how
get
you
it out
saw-
of frame, right?
yeah. You got to be up
So
above it.
It's rough. It's rough.
It was interesting.
It was
like,
fun though. Like
Speaking of what the fuck, Ryan and part-time co-host Eric, they've spent a lot of time on movie shoots and shit. Because like Eric
Yeah.
does that for a living, puts extras on
Yep.
movies.
Yeah,
Ryan is a actor and has been in feature films. So
yeah, didn't he star in oh my god, some laundry detergent commercial when he was like
he
fucking-
was a poster child on that. So
I thought
like
he
you
was
know like
in the video.
well I don't know maybe it
in the-
was
in the
Eric was
commercial.
definitely they were in a bunch of commercials when we were kids. Like I've
Yeah.
known them since public
Yeah, I
school.
remember we went through a rabbit hole one night with Eric and like watched a whole bunch. Like he found them for us.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. The best one was Ryan was in a like a farmer's insurance commercial. And it was like right in the middle of public school. Like
Yeah.
it came out and we're like, yo, are you in a fucking
You in the commercial?
He's like, yes. It was fucking awesome. He had one line.
That's fun.
Dad, are we still gonna be farmers? Because it took place in like 1920 or some shit. It was way too epic of a commercial, but good on
Yeah.
Ryan. And then another
That's fun, though.
another fuck up I made that day. Well, fuck up, I don't know. I like
Yeah.
apparently some musicians have egos that are
Oh.
incomprehensible.
Yeah. You didn't know this? Come on.
I was naive, my friend.
Yeah. Did you play their instrument?
No, I spoke about another musician.
Oh, so
Well, apparently
that's a no-no?
well, for this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so this was like Canadian musicians. I'm not going to say their names.
Yeah.
Um,
Throw them under the bus.
no. One of them, I would say two of them, people would know.
Yeah, okay. Anyways,
Not like
go on.
not like super famous, but doesn't matter. But anyway, this dude was like,
Way to hit their ego again.
yeah, I'll get after him. Well, that's why I'm not saying
They're
their
not
name.
super famous, but Joe Schmo and the Rockets.
Yeah, ever heard of Rod Stewart? Fucking nobody. So the idea behind this commercial, I forget, it was like for a charity or something.
Yeah, okay.
Let's say it was UNICEF. And the idea was like, it was like 5 or 6 different actors. I think they're all musicians. And the idea was like, they were, you know, commercials where it's like 30-second spot and there's like 3 sentences, but everyone says the same sentence.
Yep.
And they just break it up and they're all doing different things.
Yep.
One of those classic commercials.
Awesome.
So the musicians would like each say like something. It was like 1 minute is all I need or some shit. And it was like a minute is all I need. And then like lay down on the couch and have a nap. And one of them would like, they would all do something stupid at the end. They'd say the line, do something
Sure.
normal, and then do like something stupid. Like, I forget what the fucking other one
Sure.
said. But this fucking guy's job was to like, he was supposed to do the robot. Just like dance stupid. No big deal.
Cool.
And we all had to leave the room while they filmed it. Like,
Yeah, because it was. Wait, because he didn't want to see
he
it?
didn't want people to
Oh.
see him just like goofing around.
Yeah.
And this guy was so I don't know if he's just like artistic or some shit, and by artistic I mean autistic.
Okay.
But he was like, so again, like the director who was my sister's partner at the time, she was like, whatever their line was, she just like, okay, let's just keep rolling. Just say your line like 100 times if you have to.
Yeah.
So she just wants to get multiple takes, right? Because it's not like a very big thing. So she's just like,
Yeah.
if your line's 1 minute is all I need, just keep doing it.
Keep
right?
doing
just
it. Yeah.
keep going.
Do
and,
it. Pause for a second. Do it again.
Yep. She'll
Just
just
keep
she
going.
wouldn't say anything. We're just gonna roll. We're gonna roll sound. Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna shut the fuck up, and I'll just go like this,
Yeah.
and you do it again.
Yeah.
And he did. This is when I was like, and I was young enough to know like this guy's an asshole. He did this fucking thing, and he said the line once, thought he nailed it, and then she gave him, and she told him before, like, I'm just gonna go like
Yeah,
that.
just do it again.
Do it again. And she went like that after the first take, and he's like, really? Like I thought, like,
I nailed it.
yeah. And she's like, had to explain to him again. And then
Like just keep doing
just
it.
keep
Like
doing-
so
we're just getting multiple takes. Like you think
you
it's-
may think it's fantastic, but
it could be different every time.
You look like this on camera.
Yeah.
1 minute is all I need. And then it's like, but do
You
it again.
loosen up
And
a
then
little,
you
yeah.
loosen up.
Yeah,
You get
whatever.
used to it. And it's like,
Or
1
maybe
minute
you
is
add
all I need.
a different quirk in some line. You add an extra comma.
You got a weird tick right now, and
Yeah,
you don't
whatever.
notice it.
1 minute's all I need. Like I said, artistic,
Yeah.
right? So she gave him to him again. He said it like maybe 6 more times, and then it was like, really? Like, yeah.
You don't have it?
yeah. And
Fuck me.
so then, and by the way, this was a very large production. It included 5 people,
Wow.
including the director, producer, PA assistant. That's
Yeah,
me,
you.
sound guy, cameraman, and I think there was another friend there that was like also a PA
Yeah.
who was of age to like go and get lunch or some shit.
Cool.
So there's 6 of us. It's not like this
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This,
Relax,
this is
dude.
very much high school art.
Yeah.
And so
I'd say majority of sets are like that. For
pretty small. Yeah.
Yeah, for like, we'll say 80% of stuff. And that's like, okay, don't get me wrong, like movie sets are fucking insane.
For sure. Yeah.
But like,
not everything's a movie
even
set.
like even some small like films are small.
Yeah. So like one of my favorite TV shows ever, Kenny versus Spenny. There was like,
That's a great show.
yeah, it is fantastic.
I totally forgot about that.
All on YouTube on Kenny Hodges' channel. You can watch them all,
Nice.
and he's updating them all into 4K now.
Sick.
So like select episodes are 4K.
Cool.
I've seen every episode probably 6 times. No,
Yeah.
no joke. Like I'll
Yeah,
just
that's like
like
me
pick
in
a
The
season and
Office.
go through it. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
So, but that show was funny as well because again, small Canadian Toronto shoot, very popular show like worldwide. But the crews were small, so like it was Kenny the talent, and then you had the camera guy, the sound guy, and like the producer I guess it would be like to
Yeah.
sort of manage everyone.
Yeah.
And they all like, and each crew had their own. So there's like 10 guys total, 8 guys total. And they almost became characters within the show. But
Yeah.
so it was like that. And then,
Well,
so
look
this
at
guy.
The Office though, like The Office, it wasn't a very big crew filming. And like they ended up being like, they like made them a part of the show in like season 5. When
I think that guy was an actor though.
he was,
Yeah.
but it's funny how they like always incorporated like,
Sort of like brought them through the camera, I guess.
yeah, like even though they weren't on film, they were like part of the show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see how big a production that show really was. Cause like it seemed very scaled down, right? For
Yeah, I
what
think
it was.
it was.
But like, again, you still have like your lunch crew. So I worked, I'll just finish the story quickly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Sorry.
So then it was like this guy's time to like do something stupid, which is like just do the robot.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't do it. And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, I can't do it. Like he was like beside himself.
Super nervous to do it
Yeah.
in front of everybody.
And so then
Self-conscious, whatever.
everyone had to leave the room. And I think even the sound guy, I think like he like rigged the boom in a fashion.
So it would stay.
I think the camera guy put it on a tripod.
Hit record.
And it was
left.
like just him and the director, or maybe just like the sound guy, cameraman, and the director. It was pretty comical.
That happens more frequently than you would think.
I'm sure it does, but
Yeah.
I don't know anything. And so so then there's like a little break in between him like kicking us all the room.
Yeah.
And I was asking like, who's the next person that we're going to? Because he was like second last or whatever. And they're like, oh, so and so. And she at the time she was like pretty famous. She still is.
Okay.
Like she was like in a bunch of plays. She was on a very big like reality singing show
Okay.
and got famous out of that. And I'm like, oh shit, like we're going to see her. And I was like kind of like talking about it. And I just like, and this dude did not want to hear about other musicians that like,
I don't know.
because I'd never heard of this
yeah.
fucking guy, but I'd
Yeah.
heard of her.
Yeah.
And we're going to her next. And she's
Yeah.
obviously like the big time, you know?
I don't understand that.
I don't get it either,
And that
but-
happens more times than not in like the creative industry. And it's, I don't know. I guess I've always been under it's like trying to like assist with people or like just talk to people and like learn about the industry and get like tips and tricks. And it's like,
Just talk shop.
dude, like if you're as good as you think you are, even though you've taught me like how to do this, I'm not going to be able to steal your clients because you offer something I don't.
Right.
And it's probably your personality. And if it's shit, then yeah, you should be probably fucking worried because I'm going to...
But also, it's like I'm also just interested in what we do because we do the same thing. It's the same career.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some fucking knowledge.
Like, we talk about
it's
work
insane.
all the time at work. It makes
it.
sense. But yeah,
I don't understand it.
the arts is very, like, it's weirdly competitive.
And it's literally just like the creative industry. It's so...
And this guy, he's
so
not even
weird.
competing against her because she was completely different to what he is. Like,
Yeah,
I actually, I've heard his
mindset.
stuff and I prefer him as an artist over this girl,
Oh, damn.
right? Like, he's a good musician.
Too bad he'll never hear this.
Too bad he'll never hear this.
Yeah,
because
'cause
no
we
one hears this.
Never said his name.
Also, no one hears this shit.
Yeah.
But
Other than our three.
but like he
listeners.
like I guess like he felt like he was competing. Like it
It's
like
so weird.
you guys are in a
man.
different
Yeah.
world.
Different
In a different world, different musicians, different like
different categories.
different
like,
categories, and
yeah,
also like
it's weird.
you're also both still artists. Like enjoy it.
Yeah.
But this is fucking 15 years ago almost, so
Yeah.
it's still very different. But back to like productions and shit. I was working as an electrician. One of the buildings we service, which is now torn down, they had a building that had been abandoned. It's a pretty weird place. It was a full blown office building
Mhm.
that if you walked in there, it was like out of an apocalypse movie or a zombie film. It was fucking super weird.
Jesus.
And it only been closed like a couple of years, but it's amazing how like when they strip a building out, it's like the cafeteria is still there.
Yeah, it's
There's
weird.
like chairs. The lights don't really work because like
Yeah.
they're just like doing bare minimum. So like we would go over there like steal parts, like and use them for the main building because it was
Yeah.
all like part of the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But that building got rented out to do this. I forget the name of the show. I would say it, but I can't remember.
Okay.
It was on 5 years ago. It was like some show about the Earth about to get hit by an asteroid or some
Okay.
shit. And they turned this fucking dungeon apocalypse building into like the Pentagon.
Oh fuck.
It was,
it's insane what they do.
dude. So on one side of like just 2x4s.
Yep.
It looks like just like shitty framing of a house.
Yep.
It's apocalypse now. There's like there's crew everywhere.
Yep.
Crew everywhere. There's like cables on the floor. And then you walk in and you're in marble floors, which aren't marble. They're just like,
Nah,
they look
it's like-
marble.
Yeah. It's like it's like wallpaper.
Wallpaper. It's like, I'm in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
It was so crazy how
It's
like
insane.
I'd
what-
never experienced that before because I'd never been on like a real production.
Yeah, dudes that build sets are.
Wild.
It blows my mind what some of the shit
And it's
they
all done on the
fucking do.
cheap, but it looks good on camera.
It's insane.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So our job was like, they were weird. They were just paying us to like literally monitor the fire alarm system
Yeah, and make sure everything's good.
because it had to be in bypass because they couldn't risk it going off because like they'd like
Yeah.
have smoke going and all this shit.
Yeah.
So like we would just sit there and like they paid some dudes like crazy hours, fed them duck for lunch. Like
Sick.
that's the
hell
other
yeah.
thing about the productions. The food,
Oh,
the
the food is fantastic.
fucking
I
wicked.
worked on
yeah.
a show, and I believe it was for the Food Network, and
That's a good fucking gig.
an assistant got paid pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Again, I was like probably 16, 17.
And they fed you.
And dude, gourmet chef making sandwiches left, right, and center.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, people were like, I can't eat anymore. Do you want mine?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Of course I
'Cause
do.
At that time, I was probably a year into training. So I'm on a crazy diet.
Yeah, you're hungry all the time.
I'm working out 4 to 5 times a week,
You're working all day.
starving
Yeah.
like every minute of the day. So I'm like, yeah,
Give it
I'll
here.
take it. Yeah. Come on. Like the last dish he made, I think I ate half of it. Like, because everybody else is just so full. Like,
You're like, I got this.
I got this, guys. Thanks.
Step aside.
Thanks. And they ordered, like, they had catering.
Yeah, that was the catering.
Because, like, nobody, I guess nobody like really thought about, like, oh, he's going to be making all these dishes. And it's not like he makes it for one.
He's
He
making
makes
it for the
it-
crew.
Well, he
Yeah.
makes it like he's making an actual, like, serving. You know what I mean? Like, he made,
So what do you mean by that?
He made, like, lamb sandwiches.
Okay.
So instead, he didn't make just like one because if you're following the recipe, you're probably making it for you and others.
Right.
So he's making lamb sandwiches. So he does like a bunch of lamb. He's got a bunch of buns.
Yeah.
He makes the mayo, which is like more than what you
Always
need for
more.
one.
Yeah.
And then he makes the sandwich, and he makes it a few times because one, they need it to go to be photographed. They need it for a glamour shot. So like he makes
you're talking
one-
about the actual person you guys were shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about the caterers, like just feeding the crew.
No.
You're talking about the guys like the people
dude,
that were
like,
in front of the
we
camera.
were filming, yeah.
Right, okay,
So he's
sorry.
making all this shit. So like some of it you don't
Yes.
need because again, the shit that goes to get photographed sometimes,
Isn't the food.
and I quote, sometimes they put shit on the food that
is not
you
food.
probably shouldn't eat after. And again, like if you ever see ice cream that's not for an ice cream company,
Little fart.
so like if it's not for like Chapman's, like there's all these regulations that it has to be the actual product. But if you see,
For food photography?
yeah. So if I'm like, say I'm shooting for Chapman's,
Yeah.
I have to use Chapman's. Like it has to be their ice cream.
Okay.
But if I'm shooting, I don't know, a cake, and so I use the cake that it's supposed to be, but I want to show like
A scoop of ice cream.
you should show ice cream like
With
it
the
goes
cake.
really
Yeah,
good
yeah,
with
yeah.
ice cream. Well, a lot of the times, icing that comes in like the fucking
Yep.
tubs, it cracks.
When
Like,
it dries.
it just cracks. If you use an ice cream scoop and you scoop icing, it cracks the way you want ice cream to look when it's on a plate.
Oh,
because
like
it's
that
icing-
flakiness. Yeah.
And you know how sometimes you scoop
I know what you're
like
talking
ice cream
about.
and it's got the cracks in it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, icing doesn't melt unless it's very, like, it's pretty hot.
Naturally, yeah.
So on set,
It'll sit there all day long.
it'll sit there all day. You only have to scoop it once.
Right.
And then again, because it's icing, you can take food coloring and a bunch of other shit to it, make it whatever flavor you want.
So, okay, so walk me through these regulations. So, if I'm shooting, if I'm shooting a cheeseburger, my cheeseburger has to be at least part cheeseburger, but my fries could be anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
So anything that's like a side dish.
Pretty much, yeah. Like again, if it's a restaurant,
this
it's
product
got to
is
be
for-
the food.
Okay.
If it's a restaurant, it's got to be the food. If it's like McDonald's, you're probably going to use the fries. Again, it's a restaurant, you're
Right.
going to use the fries. But if you're shooting like ice cream and you want it to show like, I don't know, a fucking drink in the background.
Right.
As long as it's not, and this is, I don't shoot food
It's not a direct
on the,
advertisement for the drink.
yeah, it can be like a byproduct. Like sometimes you'll see coffee. They'll use if it again isn't for a coffee company or advertising the coffee itself.
Right.
Like stock images don't have to be coffee. There's a
Like you could advertise a
this
donut
liquid-
and have a cup of coffee in the background, but you're advertising the donut and
Yeah.
you're still Tim Hortons.
yeah, but that cup because it's Tim Hortons. That cup of coffee, if it's in a Tim Hortons cup, better be Tim Hortons coffee.
Okay.
But again, if I'm a donut shop and I'm like, oh, it goes good with a cup of coffee,
Right.
I don't have to have a cup of coffee in that shot. There's this other, like in stock images, this is where it comes into play a lot because it can look like a cup of coffee, but it doesn't have to be a cup of coffee. Because coffee is very oily. So if you pour it and it sits, you like, if
like
you,
separates almost
you just see these like oil spots like
on the top.
on the top.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really photograph well or shoot well. So you need something else like, and there's like, I forget what it is, but it like tints the water to look like coffee.
And just sits still like water.
Yeah. And it doesn't
Yeah.
like have the oil and stuff. And it's pretty crazy.
Interesting.
Like, I've seen some stock images and some photographers talk about it. Like they're shooting a bowl of cereal and like, it's not for a cereal company. It's not for like food. They just need a bowl of cereal to get across their point.
Yeah.
And they'll use
Styrofoam.
glue.
Yeah.
They'll use
That's
glue
the milk.
as the milk. Cause
Yeah.
it'll kind of harden and
Yeah.
set.
Hold its consistency.
Yeah. And then salads and stuff like that, they'll put cardboard or paper underneath to fill the bowl halfway. So you don't have this giant bowl
Of salad just wilting.
just
Yeah.
sitting there. And again, because you have something, or sometimes they'll put like a cardboard insert in so that you only have to fill like a third of the bowl.
Yeah.
And
Fucking hell, sorry.
no, you're good.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm just
Yeah, sorry I bore you.
No, it's the beer, bro.
It's a beer. It's putting you to sleep.
That's why I'm saying,
I'm
like,
awake.
I know. See, you're ready to work out. I'm ready. If this was wine, I'd be like, let's go work out.
And I'm going to take pre-workout before this and get even more jacked.
You're going to be fucking on glue.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, it's crazy some of the
Shenanigans
tricks.
really is what it is.
Yeah, like there's a trick to like get condensation on like beer cans and beer bottles. Like there's an industry.
And get it to stay?
Yeah, and you literally I've done it and you can shoot it like 3 days later and it looks just as
What
good.
is it? Or is it a state secret?
Trade industry
You
secret.
can tell me after.
Yeah. Can't give away that shit.
Is it just glue?
No. I'll tell you after.
Hot glue
Off
gun.
air.
It's a hot glue gun.
So the 3 listeners don't know.
Who half
But
of them are
there's like people do like like there's so many different ways to do it. Like if you look at the LCBO, and I know the LCBO, there's a lot of images because I met one of the photographers that actually uses real ice, and she's like one of
That seems tricky.
one of few, yeah, one of few photographers that actually use real
Fake
ice.
ice seems like a given. That seems like
Yeah,
for sure you're going to use
Dude.
fake ice.
how much do you think fake ice costs?
Okay, it's either
Like good fake ice.
it's either stupid expensive or stupid
Just
cheap.
guess. 1 cube.
Okay, 1 cube, $13.
Dude, shittier like acrylic fake cubes are probably I could be out of date on this, are like around $50 a cube.
Holy shit.
Glass,
Which would look really nice, I'm sure.
super clear.
Yeah.
Acrylic, depending on the way the light
Glass
comes
makes
through the
I was
ice.
like, I wonder what can I just figured it'd be like some sort of plastic, but
So
glass makes a
acrylic-
lot of sense.
Acrylic, if the light goes through the ice a certain way, or the fake ice, it'll have like a rainbow effect. So you have to retouch that out.
Right.
Glass, you don't have that. But glass, you're
and you
talking
get that
about
through
like
acrylic. That's weird because glass, like through glass, is like where you get like you
yeah,
see
but
the
it's in the
interesting.
liquid, so it
Right.
like dissipates.
It just
and-
goes clean through. Whereas
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure there's some sort of reflection somewhere.
Yeah. The glass cubes are probably like $100 plus.
Oh my god!
And that's like I'm
dude. I
probably
thought
lowballing
$13 was expensive.
No,
that's like
I
dog
did
shit.
watch a video on like there's 2 chemicals you can get, and if you
Maybe
do
like
like
an epoxy or something.
yeah, you do like part and part, and you put it in a thing, and then you let it sit, and it hardens. And it doesn't harden to where it's like fucking hard, like
Right.
hard as a rock, but you can like break it. The way it breaks,
Will look like ice.
yeah, and it is crystal clear through it. It is crazy.
So that's a more cost. If you're doing this all the time, that'd be
I was gonna
cost
do that.
effective.
No, I think if you're doing it all the
Well, I
time,
guess maybe you buy glass.
cost effective. I know a guy that his collection is like $5,000, and he has cubes. He has big cubes. He has
What about the round ones.
round ones. He has shards, so it's like long pieces of shards. Now this guy is a beverage photographer, so he's shooting whiskeys.
Pays for itself.
He's shooting whiskeys, cocktails,
Yeah.
beer. He's shooting all this shit. It's crazy. Like here's I'll tell you this.
But
trick.
also the booze doesn't dilute. So like I was just like that
Exactly.
girl working with real ice, with
yeah,
real
you're
shit, like
changing shit.
changing the color of it, like
Once it gets poured, you're shooting like instantly, or you
Yeah.
pour it, ice, shoot, redo it.
wow.
You've only got a few seconds to
And
shoot
you're
it.
dumping the product too, whereas you just
Like
gotta
when
pour this
'cause
product over and over.
She did an interview when I was in school, and she like came in guest speaker, and we were like showed us her shit, talked about the industry, and that was my first question. I'm like, do you use fake ice? She's like, no. I'm like one of the only. And you look at her images, and I'm like, oh fuck, like
It's hard to tell.
no, because.
Can you notice it?
Unless yes, so
I guess
this
if
is
you're
how
looking
I
for it.
notice. This is how I notice it. Unless you're doing like these weird cocktail, like how to make clear ice, which is where you put water in a cooler, put the cooler in the freezer, and
you
then
told me about this before.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you pull it out like at a certain time before it all freezes.
it
the
gets
top-
cloudy.
The top layer will be like the purest water that gets like frozen, and it'll be like a solid clear block, and then you can cut it, do whatever you want with it to make the shapes. You can you cut a square out, put it in like the one where you make the ball, and it's literally like a press. And you just set the cube in there, you set the press on there, and it
yank it out after.
It just like does it itself. You pull it apart,
That's
and you
cool
have like a perfect clear ball. Yeah, I watched a 5-minute YouTube video on it. I'm like, that's sick as fuck. But again, that shit's gonna melt. The thing I could tell with hers,
it's also you got to wait around for that shit to freeze. Like it's time consuming,
very time consuming.
Just
but
buy
with
glass
hers,
to be worth it.
You know, when you do ice at home, it's a little cloudy.
Yes,
that
she likes that.
It's real,
right?
And that was like part of her.
Like I'm not saying that's bad. Yeah,
that was like part of her style. And I'm like, oh
that.
fuck.
Yeah, she wasn't like nitpicking ice.
And unless the glass is completely filled with ice floats.
Right.
So a lot of her ice would float,
that's
and you
shit I
could
never
see
thought
it
about.
like up at the top, and it's
which
like,
also looks good in an image, I would think too.
Again, it's
something
real.
You don't think about.
It's something you can picture in your house. Like, look at there's a Pepsi commercial going around right now, and it's like
simply the best.
It's got like the face. They've animated a face on it, like just an eyes and a mouth, and it's all fake cubes. And you can tell because they're like perfectly placed. They don't
float.
They don't melt. Nothing happens when you pour a drink on it. It's going to change the form of the ice, and
even
it
if it's
change.
cold, always. Yeah.
But again, it makes life on set easier because one less thing you have to worry about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. Beer. You always fill beer to like where you want, like. You pour the beer, you let it sit originally, you get it to the perfect height that you want the liquid to be.
Okay.
And then you take a chopstick and you put the chopstick in and you give it a little twist. And the wood from the chopstick foams it. Like, you got to be super careful. When you first pour beer, and I've done this at a restaurant, drunk, I'm like, yo, watch this. And you do it, and nothing happens.
Check this shit out.
Nothing happens because sometimes it takes like a little bit for the
everything to like do its thing,
activate.
Right.
I'm like, oh fuck! So I fucking give it a good whirl, and next thing you know, it's like, and it's just
uncontrollable
all over the table. Yeah. I'm like, fuck!
And it doesn't stop anytime soon.
No, it's going. Yeah. That's a cool.
I told you about that video about the beer sommelier where like he said always pour out a can or a bottle.
Yeah.
I think he uses a chopstick to show you the difference of pouring it versus just fucking in the can.
Yeah, he probably does like
just gives it a quick two swirls with a chopstick.
Boom, and
you do see the difference in foam.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, that's happening in your stomach.
Yeah,
once a little bit of bread hits there or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, it's insane. Another trick with liquids is when you see the like the bottle of like a beer or I don't know, a pop.
Sure.
Because you only see like the neck, usually they clear, like either pop off the bottom of the bottle or they'll pop off the bottle like halfway or something. And you can put like twine around it. You soak the twine in like lighter fluid, light it on fire, get it hot, make sure it's like good all the way around, drop it in cold water, it literally just pops off clean, like where the twine was.
You just glue it back together.
No, you just leave it open, you rig it up to a stand and on a clamp, and then you just pour whatever liquid you're pouring through the neck into the shot because you only see the neck.
I see.
So you can pour it through. Otherwise,
you have an endless amount.
Yeah,
or
otherwise
the angle every time.
Yeah.
So you can just set it up at the perfect angle.
You set it up for the shot, whatever you're doing, and you just pour it through.
The whole fucking world's a fucking
lie.
A lie.
Yeah,
everything's a fucking lie.
It really is.
I like it.
And with back to food photography, like people always go, my Big Mac didn't look like this. And it's like, but it
obviously
it did before they put it in the container. Because the container is meant to hold the heat. So when you hold the heat, it holds the moisture.
Yeah.
It's also going to be tight. So it's going to squish the sandwich, but then the moisture kind of fucks up the presentation.
Also, here's
it's
the
a
thing.
Teenager making your sandwich.
That was what I was gonna say.
That's why all your pickles are in one spot.
There's a 14-year-old who's getting worked way too hard, making minimum wage. The fact that he's even doing this, you should be like, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a service to society. Mm-hmm. I saw this one kid out of McDonald's one time. It was a Saturday morning, and it was busy as fuck. One of the ones on the way out to the cottage.
Yeah.
And it was fucking packed. And this motherfucker was a treat to watch. Like it was like he put me in a trance like I was stoned.
Hell yeah.
Like I was just fucking watching him, and the way this fucking dude was making sandwiches.
He's doing it.
And he's up early on a Saturday. He's probably still half in the bag for the night out.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, fucking slinging dicks.
Yeah, good
slinging
for him.
McDicks. Proud of that kid.
Yeah, man.
He's gonna do something with his life.
Yo, tip, if you're ever eating breakfast at McDonald's, always double cheese. Always double cheese that shit.
Too good.
Also, their new McChicken or whatever it is,
it's insane.
For breakfast, it's my favorite.
It's insane.
My favorite. Double cheese, it's my favorite.
Man, it's too good.
It really is.
It's too good.
I've never tried the spicy one.
It's not good.
Okay, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
It's not good. And I've
never gone
spicy like habanero sauce and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Just go with the classic mayo.
And it's good. It's got a bit of it. Like,
you know what the worst part about McDonald's
twang to it
is they don't actually call their mayo.
Yeah.
So if you ever ask, they call it chicken sauce.
Yeah, it's weird.
So like if you like ask for something with mayo, they'll like punch it up on the thing as chicken sauce, and you're like, I don't want it anymore.
I said mayo.
Yeah, I don't want chicken sauce anymore.
Also, let's be honest, A&W has probably one of the best breakfasts.
You can get a real sit down breakfast. Cooked in like
minutes.
Made to order. Son, how would you like your eggs? They ask you.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Bacon, sausage.
Sandwiches, like if you're going through the drive-thru, like it's a real fried egg.
And not like round sausage. Like they'll give you links.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's like A&W does it.
Toast.
It's just out of my way.
It's out of the way. And also...
Except when I'm up in your neck of the woods.
But also you're not going to eat a fucking full breakfast in your lap while you're driving either.
No, but I'm just saying, like for sandwiches.
Oh yeah, they're
breakfast sandwiches. Also, they give you two options,
and they use real cheese.
Dude, the egg it's like a fried egg,
and they fried it just now. They just fried it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's better.
And like you said, two options. You can have that shit on a
bun,
fucking hamburger bun, which is underrated. It's a way to go.
You're telling me buttery?
Yeah.
God, dude.
I didn't know
Clog them arteries.
Clog them right up.
Yeah, do it. I'm ready.
And also, they're one of the few places that still has a breakfast wrap of some sort. They have these little snackers that are like a fried egg with bacon and like some chipotle sauce.
No shit.
Fucking good.
I will give Tim Hortons kudos. I had one today. Their farmer's wrap.
I love that thing. Yeah.
Dude, I don't understand why McDonald's got rid of theirs.
Okay, that's where I was going with this. McDonald's had the best
farmer's wrap.
Yeah, they had their hash brown, their sausage, and they made the amazing scrambled eggs.
Ridiculous.
They didn't even need sauce in that shit. It was so good.
Ridiculous.
And then they're like, no. Why?
We have breakfast burritos.
Why would you say
aren't?
They've always had those though.
It's not nearly as good. How hard is it?
They've never been good.
You have a wrap,
and those are pre-made.
You have a wrap.
Only thing that's pre-made there.
I don't even care if you give me the same egg on an English muffin, like McDonald's or Tim Hortons does.
Yeah,
it's the egg that they do in the fucking microwave.
I don't give a fuck.
They slice it in half and they spread it out.
Yeah, I'm a heathen,
dude. I will say Tim Hortons has underrated hash browns. They're always crispy in the wrap.
Okay,
I will give them that.
In the wrap, they can be.
In the wrap, but I haven't had one where it's not crispy.
because I feel like they get the
it's
wrap.
It's not the best flavor.
The wrap almost bigs them up. I don't know.
It's not the best flavor, but it's always crispy.
Listen,
at least in the wrap.
They know how to make a farmer's wrap. I'll give them that.
I didn't know A&W did wraps.
Yeah, they're like little snackers.
Do they have hash browns in them?
They don't, but just get a hash brown, chuck a fucker in there.
On the side.
Yeah, throw one in. Get an extra hash brown.
I used to do that.
And A&W's got the square hash browns, the big moths.
Oh, those hash browns are
good.
Those
are fucking good.
Those are good.
They're like shredded potatoes.
I like them better. You might hate me for this. I like them better than McDonald's.
I'll go with you on that.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
McDonald's hash browns have gone downhill extensively in the last 10 years, I would say.
They just don't do it for me anymore.
I used to get extra hash browns with every meal I would order, and I would order several fucking meals.
Also, I hate how you can't You can still get breakfast. So all the sandwiches, whatever, or majority of the sandwiches. You can't get the chicken sandwich after like 11 o'clock.
But you can get a junior chicken.
Yeah. And it's like,
why don't you just, you're still making a fucking sausage McMuffin.
It's the
you
same.
still have the English muffins out, right?
Same. Yeah, exactly. Also, throw it on a bun. I don't care.
Yeah.
Put
some chicken sauce
You
on
also
it.
can't get a hash brown after 11.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. You get fries.
I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Really?
Unless they've changed it in the last, I'll be generous, 3 weeks. At least this one.
Wow. They're fucking with you over there.
No hash browns.
Because I'm a big fan of the self-serve kiosks.
Fuck you. Give me a hash brown.
Wow. Maybe it's that one.
Maybe.
But also, I noticed that...
Maybe. Fuck you.
Yeah, maybe go kill yourself. How about that one? I did notice that fucking their ice cream is fucking hit and miss across locations.
Don't even get me started.
I don't think
on
I've had
that
a
shit.
McDonald's milkshake since COVID started.
Listen.
And I used to order one every fucking time.
I don't understand.
I shouldn't be drinking it. I know that.
Who cares?
But I want one.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
You can ask my wife. There was a time where we went to a fucking different location for like 3 weeks
Close.
straight. Like,
out of
say
order.
it's summertime. We're going to
Not
come
working.
back to the out of order. Sorry, we're not doing ice cream during the pandemic. Why?
What the
Why
fuck?
are you not making fucking ice cream during the pandemic?
I can go to Dairy Queen and get a fucking milkshake, ice cream. Why aren't you doing it?
What does a fucking respiratory disease have to do with ice cream?
Listen, yeah, exactly. Ice cream helps that shit. Trust
It
me.
improves it.
I eat
Makes you
so
phlegmy.
much
You're like, I
ice
think
cream.
I'm lactose. I'll keep drinking though. I'll make sure.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, definitely lactose.
Dude. Chris is
Dude, the fucking-
drinking his large shake on the shitter.
The shit that I hack
I'm
up
definitely
after
lactose,
drinking dairy.
but I'm gonna finish this.
Man, I would not want to go in public after I drink a McDonald's milkshake because people would think like, dude, you have COVID now. You have a serious case of COVID.
Just now.
You just got it.
Yeah, just now.
You should be in the ICU.
This one is ridiculous. And it's the same like across the board. I don't go to many different McDonald's, but here's my thing. Why is your ice cream maker
why is it always broken?
Why is it always broken? But then you go to Dairy Queen, they have one, maybe.
They have one ice cream
maybe
maker.
two.
No, they only have one because they always do lineups and like, hey, can I
Sometimes
use
two.
the Blizzard maker?
I think this one's got two.
They're balling.
Oh, no, you know what it is? It's two of the mixers. So they only have one ice cream machine, but two different mixers. So they can like
Make
mix
two Blizzards at one time.
Yeah, but they got to fight for the ice cream. Yeah, makes sense. But like Dairy Queen, why isn't theirs always out of order?
Just use Dairy
They
Queen.
sell way more ice cream than you do.
What I'm sure someone at home's like, well, because it's not real ice cream. Well, none of it's fucking real ice cream. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah,
Figure out a way to make it good. Whatever is
Whatever
supposed to be
they're
ice cream,
doing.
yeah, keep doing it.
Yeah, don't stop.
Don't break the machine.
No.
Why is it breaking?
Also, what happened to Marble Slap?
I think that shit died
Yeah. Do you know why?
because it cost $80 4 years ago when it was like before
Ridiculous.
inflation was 10%.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It was like that'll be $88 for
also
one
a little
marble slab.
underrated though. I'll be honest.
I went there once.
They played with it so much it became soft serve.
Yeah, I fucked
fucked with it a little
I
bit.
put in too much shit.
Okay, yeah, you were like my brother.
Yeah,
He did that.
because I was like, oh, I do like graham crackers.
I'm pretty sure my brother got a $40 ice cream there once.
Would they do it by weight, right? It wouldn't be what was in it necessarily. I
Yeah,
think
it was by weight.
It was by weight.
Mike would get
Yeah.
all the heavy shit.
Can you
Reese's Cup,
you put a
Snickers,
kilogram of cocaine in that for
Mr.
me?
Big. Give me it all. And then
Yeah.
it's like, Mike, you got chocolate bars with a little bit of ice cream.
And that was my fuck up. It's like
Oh,
I put too much
God.
shit because you're like, you get overwhelmed. You're like, I can just have
look at
any of
all-
this.
I can just have all of it. Then
All right,
you
I'll
get
have
to
all of it. And, you're
check
like,
out
and then
it's $130, sir.
Yeah.
Can I do payments?
yeah, I'm 16 years old. I don't have a job.
Can I do monthly payments?
It'll be 33% on monthly installs. But then my problem was like, just be like, it'd be too much. You just want to eat the ice cream at the end of the day. Like, I don't need
Yeah.
this much like shit in my ice cream because
Yeah.
I really just like the ice cream.
Yeah, I just want the ice cream.
A little bit of graham crackers was like, I think less is more when it comes to those places.
What's your go-to at Dairy Queen?
Before they went communist and got rid of Crispy Crunch for some reason.
Oh, that was a great one.
That was my go-to. And now I go Score with no chocolate sauce.
Thank you.
Or Smarty with no chocolate. Why are you putting chocolate sauce in?
Yo, don't even get me. I was about to go off.
Yeah, I don't fucking want that
don't
shit.
understand it.
They do that on the Smarties one too. I've asked for no chocolate sauce.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
Have you seen the pictures they post up? No fucking chocolate sauce.
No, it's white ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why is there chocolate sauce?
I like vanilla
in it?
ice cream.
Yeah. Give me that shit. Plain Jane with just the candy.
I didn't order a chocolate milkshake.
No, I didn't want that. If I want that, that's extra.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be like, do you want chocolate sauce for a fee?
No.
You shouldn't give it to me for free.
Because I'm a believer in Jesus.
And I also love Jesus.
And I'm saving myself for marriage.
When you meet him because you've had too many Dairy Queens and you die of a heart attack at 35. That's me. Hi, Jesus. I'm 35. I'm sorry. I ate too much fucking Dairy Queen. I asked for no chocolate sauce.
And they gave it to me anyway.
They gave me the chocolate sauce. I didn't want it.
Yeah, I got a big problem with that. Because it's like all the good ones and that don't need chocolate.
They don't need it. They're good flavors. Score, Smarties are the two big ones.
And I know there's another one, but I can't.
That's why I always like Crispy Crunch, because Crispy Crunch is a good chocolate bar, but never had chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell them.
Underrated chocolate bar too.
Underrated, yeah, definitely.
Underrated.
I don't know whatever that. It's not like
whatever
a
it is.
It sticks to your teeth like it's toffee.
Yeah.
It ain't.
Did it ever make your tongue a little tingly?
I think that was cocaine.
Might be allergic.
Last
to
time
it.
my tongue. That's peanuts. Did your throat ever get tight?
Yeah. Can you not breathe?
Did you ever have to jam yourself with an EpiPen?
Just a couple.
Blue to the sky.
Just every time I have one of those blizzards.
Other than that, I was fucking great.
Yeah, I got a problem with that. Chocolate sauce should always be an extra, unless.
What's your go-to size? Be honest. I go the
Medium.
largest every time.
Medium
Coward.
usually. Yeah, I am.
Coward.
I used to. Okay, here's the problem. The diet I was on when I first lost all my weight, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I would go to Dairy Queen. Now, mind you, I wasn't going as often as I do now, but I would get a large.
Right.
And like crush
a
large. Be like, I could do another. Nowadays, it's like I have a medium and I'm like, I just put on fucking 30 pounds. Like, why did I eat this? And then the next night,
you just
it's
get
like,
mad at yourself.
Fucking, I just put on another 30 pounds. Why did I eat
60
this?
pounds in 48 hours. It's like magic trick.
Yeah, no. Yeah, usually a medium, sometimes a small if I'm like, if I've been lazy all week and it's like, I didn't really deserve this.
I'm lazy. I never deserve ice cream. But I always have a large helping when I do.
Oh, fuck.
I always feel like
but I think I
deserve
eat it
this.
way more often than you.
Yeah.
To where you can justify the
I don't
large.
know. My fucking wife is just sweet central. It's bad.
Ice cream central. I feel like
she
can murder. I thought I murdered ice cream.
No.
It's insane.
Yeah, she
I'm
goes
like,
ape shit.
Let's get ice cream. Like on the way home from your cottage. She's like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm like, fuck yeah, I got a partner in crime. Let's do it. I'm like,
you come out with one scoop.
I'll be like, yeah, I'll get one scoop because I know these things are the size of my head. She's like, double scoop.
Yeah.
I'm like,
2 different flavors too, like a fucking savage.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You're going to eat all that. She's like, it'll be gone before we hit the road.
It's fucking.
Like, what the fuck?
Dude, she scarfs that shit too.
It's insane.
She eats it like she's eating
no brain
her
freeze.
arm.
She's got that cold brain.
Yeah.
Doesn't get colder.
She's from Eastern Europe. She can
think
fuck around.
She was from Antarctica.
She can fuck around with ice cream.
It's insane. Good for her. I'm jealous. Also, she puts it away and like lost 7 pounds.
Yeah.
I put it away and gained 70.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Fucked.
It's unfair.
It's crazy.
And on another note, we should kill all women. You're right. These things are not fair. She'd be like, oh, my pinky toe is a little bigger after I ate that ice cream. It's like, shut the fuck up. I will kill you.
I just went up 3 pant sizes.
No.
Eat shit.
Eat a dick.
Yeah.
Please.
Mine.
Please.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. What the fuck, Ryan?
No, we're going to do CJ's top hits of the month.
All right. Then
It's end of February. I forgot. It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
I meant to do it last week, but I don't know what we talked about, but
Now's the
it
time.
just went on forever. So top hits. It's a little different this week. I'm throwing out an album, and this one's to Chris's. This one comes kudos to you.
Right.
I got to give a shout out. It's going to be Room 41.
Yes.
It's got to be by.
I meant to ask you if you actually went back and listened to it after.
I've listened to it a lot.
Oh man,
it's like the whole album's fantastic.
Every song.
Yeah, it's
every
crazy.
Song. Yeah.
Also, I don't know how to categorize them because it's not really country.
It's just good music.
It's really good music.
It's I call it funky country.
It really country.
Country.
Yeah, I think that's how
funky
it's
country.
It's country.
I don't know. He's fucking, and he's got a set of pipes on him. He can fucking sing.
My god, yeah, man. But like you said, it's funky. The beats,
the band's amazing.
The band is phenomenal. Like some of the drums are super funky, and then other times it's like the bass line is super.
The guitar
funky.
is always on point.
It's insane. But it's
Paul Cauthen.
Is that how you pronounce it? Theme?
Cauthen. Yeah.
Paul Cauthen, Room 41 album.
One of the best albums ever. Ever.
Fucking tastic.
I'm so glad.
I'm going to throw it back with this one with, you might not know this, but it's Cat Like Thief by Boxcar Racer.
I don't know that one.
Fantastic.
I know Boxcar Racer.
You know Boxcar?
Yeah. I didn't listen to a ton of them, admittedly. Like, whatever was on the radio, there are a couple singles.
And now I chose Cat Like Thief. It's because the drum beat. Again.
Right.
Getting back into it.
What's your top 3 songs then?
It's not. Because it's a full album. I was just going to leave it at that, but I've been listening to
your full album is like fucking... Your top 3 songs are all...
Pretty much the album.
All right, so what's your favorite song off the album then? Or what's... like, they're all amazing.
I can't remember... Holy Ghost Fire.
Yeah, number 1.
Yeah, for sure.
That song's so fucking good.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. I lied. I'm a liar. Call me out on it.
CJ's a liar.
I'm a liar. It is Slow Down. And then Holy Ghost Fire.
Slow down. So fucking good.
Slow Down. I don't know.
That's one of those songs.
Gives me goosebumps
it
every
does
time.
because it starts off and you're like, "This is gonna be a slow song," and then the way it ends, it's like,
dude, it gives me goosebumps.
So good
every time I listen to it. It's
the
weird.
guitar in that, like, however he does that, like whatever sound he puts on his guitar
it's
is
insane.
like doom doom doom. It's similar to the intro music. That sort of sound of guitar.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that album on the way home and just fucking.
I listened to it.
Scream at the top of my
way
lungs.
home. Like the last
I listened to it on the way to work this morning. I listened to it all the time.
I listened to a podcast on the way to work, and then I listened to the album on the way back.
Yeah. It's so good, man.
So insane. Go listen to it.
I think the most underrated song that there's no underrated because every song's good.
That whole album is ridiculous.
The last song is fucking gives me goosebumps too. Lay Me Down.
I will say this.
The way that one goes.
It's difficult for me to say the entire album is good. Like nowadays. I have a hard time.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the times it's like 2 songs, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 to 5 that are fantastic. And then it's like, don't even bother with the rest.
Yeah.
Listen to the whole thing.
Listen to the whole thing and then turn it back around and listen to it all over.
And then, yeah.
Just keep doing it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But then I had to throw in Cat Like Thief by Boxcar Racer.
Just to change the pace a bit.
I have been listening to it a lot. And
is that the name of the album or is that just a song?
No, that's just a song.
Just a song.
I think the name of the album is just Boxcar Racer.
Did they only do one album?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to my knowledge. And to continue off music, I've been learning intros to like I know the Jurassic Park theme song
on the guitar.
I know how to do Grease.
Yeah.
That Star Wars.
The Jurassic Park theme song?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good theme song.
So here's my the guy that QC's at work or whatever. I brought it up. I'm like, it would be cool to like know how to play a few more things than what I know. And I know like one thing. And it's part of the like main riff or the intro for Wish You Were Here.
Right.
I do know how to play the intro to oh my god. A Chili Pepper song. I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name. Yeah, exactly. That one.
How long? How long? Fuck.
Yeah, I can't think of the name, and it's insane because that's my favorite band.
That's one
Crazy,
of the
right?
best- that's what like one of their best songs. Oh my god.
Scar Tissue. No.
No.
Oh my
I'm
fuck.
pulling it up. It's gonna drive me fucking mental.
Other
Anyway, keep
side?
going.
Is it other?
It's other side.
Is it other side?
It's other side.
Yeah. So and then like it's like Fridays he'll teach me a new like little riff, and then I
Get
just
him to fucking teach us some Paul Cauthen.
yeah right. He started. I was doing the like playing the guitar and like just after I was done shooting it, and he started playing the Star Wars theme because that's what I was playing, and then he started doing all this crazy shit, and he goes, "That's what you need to learn." I'm like, I have no idea what you just did.
Yeah, you just
Also,
did magic.
that's above my pay grade. I'm gonna just leave it at what I know.
It'd be pretty cool to sit around and play. If you're a guitarist and you can just sit around and play the guitars all day,
Yeah, dude.
what a fucking
I get a live
job.
concert. Like he'll just like play a song and he'll like start singing for a little bit, and I get a free concert every day.
Nice.
It's fantastic. It's nice hearing live music.
It is.
Really is.
And there's going to be a lot more coming up.
I can't wait.
The world is opening in Canada.
Yeah,
The world's
also,
been open, but Canada's
The
like, hey,
fucking
we'd like to open
SHL All-Star game is coming back this Saturday.
CJSHL.
I gotta. I do want to get a trophy.
Let's do it.
I gotta find one.
You guys doing a draft?
Yeah, me and Mike will do it. Mike will be one captain. I'll be the other.
Same as last year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Okay, let's do what the fuck, Ryan?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Fucking sick bastard.
Let me-
Also, I need you to send me those
I
clips
will.
from
Let me
last week.
Find where we left off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we are.
Oh, you're just going in order from like,
Just going in
oh,
order.
shit.
He updates it weekly. We have a shared note.
Oh, wow, you guys are technical.
Uh,
I just like figured out how to
He
do the
sent me
shared
something. I
notes.
said allow. I might have given him my fucking banking information.
You
for all I
might
know.
have, yeah.
He's like, yeah, just look at this
I
fucking
just found
clip.
out about the fucking share notes like not that long ago.
Yeah, I didn't until he like
Till
till
he
what the
stole
fuck,
your
Ryan?
banking
Till he stole my
information.
fucking family.
All right.
All right, here's this one. Group of deers roaming around Alaskan school. Terror. I'm just gonna read the description. 'cause
Yeah,
it'd be
do it.
funny. So this one is a group of deers roaming around Alaskan school. Terrorists neutralized by 17.5 autocannon.
What?
Whoa!
Yo, how's that guy walking?
Oh! How did that guy survive? Holy shit!
What the fuck? That guy's dead? That guy's
How
scared
did-
as fuck?
He's
Oh, he shot his like fucking
His legs are gone.
off.
His legs are off. He's dead for sure.
Also,
though.
fix
that
your,
guy's just.
fix your crosshair. That's terrible.
It's an autocannon,
Oh my god.
so it's just like finding people. Yo, motherfucker's dead as fuck.
yeah, and that guy got his fucking knee blown out.
It's just blowing chunks off the dead dude already.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did you not
Boom,
notice that in
boom,
the first
boom,
time?
boom.
Oh, that guy's
Yeah,
exploded.
he's dead.
The first guy gets like his body's evaporated at the end because it just keeps hitting him.
Yo, I
after.
think his head just blew off. Let's watch it one more time because I'm pretty sure that
the
guy's
first shot his head comes off because I think it
so.
comes off there.
Something came off there for sure. For sure.
I thought this was going to be people shooting deer, but this is actual terrorists.
Yeah, this is yeah. Watch, I think his head comes off.
No.
Like, did you see that
No,
black thing
it comes
that-
off in the second one. It was him hitting the ground. It was like whiplash.
No,
Watch.
no. Okay, but you
It's
missed
gonna
it.
it's gonna come
Restart
off
it.
now.
You can scrub. No, something came off there. Okay, watch like the thing that flies off to the left.
I missed it again.
Also, why is the
No, I think that was a
okay,
shot.
okay.
Because if you watch this part,
Could have
here,
been part of the
watch
wall.
when this
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
crawls out of frame. You can see his head go back and to the right.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, his head
Gone.
pops off
Yep.
clean.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right, so anyway,
What the fuck?
what we're looking at is a black
So
and white.
that kind of goes well with what's happening in today's world.
Yeah. Fucking
That's-
hell. That's a good video.
Fucked.
I want to know where that is.
That's
Group
probably
of deers
so.
Roaming around an Alaskan school.
That's probably
a
so
hilarious
old.
description.
Yeah, it is. But that's probably so old.
Anyway, that's basically 3 terrorists getting blown away by an autocannon.
Yes.
A 17.
Although I don't think the second guy died instantly.
He bled out quickly because his legs were blown off.
Yeah, that man.
17.5 millimeter. That's a huge round.
Yeah.
It looked like they were getting hit by grenades.
I don't even understand that. The second dude that got his knees blown away crawled away.
Yeah. How did you manage to do that?
Not sure.
All right, let's go number 2 here. This one's from Cringetopia. Oh no. Holy shit. Whoa.
What in the fuck are you watching, Ryan?
No, it's Reddit's great for this shit. You'll just find this shit like inadvertently. You're like, what is this?
Oh, it's from Reddit?
All of these have been from Reddit.
Okay.
Okay, so this one's from Cringetopia. I'm guessing this is from a TV show called 1,000 Pound Life.
It's gotta be.
And it's a woman who's literally 1,000 pounds wearing a string bikini.
Yeah.
And her friend who's 500 pounds who looks skinny as fuck.
Making fun of her.
My fuck. You got to hear this.
I've seen that big before. I mean, not in a bad way. I just never seen that in a store that big. I mean, I've been that big. Never mind.
Never mind.
I want people to hear the beginning.
Yeah.
She's like, I want to show this off.
I've always wanted to wear a string bikini. Really? Oh, hold on. Oh my God. You gotta wear this? I would love to. I want to show this off. You kind of surprised me there. I've just never seen nothing that big before. I mean, not in a bad way. I just never seen that in a store.
This thing looks like a sail. It looks like it looks like the size of a sail that they sailed across the ocean to find the Americas in.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God. That's a good one.
No comment.
That's a good one.
No comment.
I like that one. That one was hot. Chicks in bikinis. All right, number 3. Oh, fuck. Severe allograft rejection and a face transplant. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
What? Okay, hang on. What happened?
I don't know what this is, though.
That's fucked. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what I'm looking at either, other than just a deteriorated face.
Oh my God.
So I guess he got
better.
I guess he got a face transplant, and then it slowly. Oh my God! It looks like a zombie. Oh my God!
Infected.
It just rejected, and then it melted his face off.
What?
Whoa! He was better off looking like a fucking droopy dog. He looks like a fucking bull mastiff in the first photo, and then he looks like literally like a corpse.
I think he's dead.
That's a rough one.
Like, because if you look at, he's got like the surgical gown on.
What else does this fucking Reddit have to offer? Medical gore. It's literally called medical gore.
I'll pass.
Fingertips after 3rd-degree burn. Oh, jeez.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
I'm good.
All right. Do you want to do one more?
One more. Let's go one more. Let's go 4. We did 4 last week too, right?
Yeah.
I think we keep it.
Actually, you know what? Let's do 2 more because then we're caught up.
Okay, we'll go 5. We'll go
five.
5. Ryan, you gotta send us some more here, big man.
Oh no.
Oh God, no! It's gonna be like a fucking parasite.
Okay, this is a kitten, and someone's pulling something out of its nose, and it's an 8-week-old kitten. Oh, I can't. This shit fucking grosses me out.
The parasite.
I can watch those guys get blown away to smithereens by bullets all day long, but watching just a parasite get pulled out of a cat.
Have you seen?
Is this thing gonna come out or?
Have you seen the one where there's like a frog or something and it's got parasites in its eyes
and they swim around? Yeah, it's freaky.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is this thing coming out?
I don't know, Ryan. This thing is long as fuck, bro. What is that?
That's the parasite they're pulling.
Oh no, it's like a mouse. Oh my god, it's
Holy
a bug.
fuck! It's like a bug.
What the fuck is that?
It looks like a cockroach.
Yo, my nose is itchy.
Oh,
Dude, it's got something nasty sticking out.
That's gross.
Yo, that is fucked up, dude. Watch it. It's got like a. What is that? What is that?
It's like pussing.
What is that? It's a dick. All right, last one. That ain't right.
All right, that was a cockroach that got pulled over a kitten's
No,
nose.
that was definitely not
the
a
kitten was fine though.
That wasn't a cockroach. That was something else. Oh god. Nope.
What's he pouring on his hair? Tell me that's fire.
Yep.
This is gonna be fire.
Make fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he just did it like kindling his. What the fuck were
Boys,
they thinking?
boys.
Oh, he
put his head in the
he's
toilet.
fully on fire.
What is that?
It looks like nail polish remover.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely is. And then that motherfucker lights it. And then he just spread it.
Okay, we went to
everywhere.
fucking school with people that
Yeah.
got in shit for lighting each other. You don't play with fire.
Do that.
Children,
Yeah. Don't play.
listen. Do not play with fire.
No. That's fucked.
All right, we're caught up.
That was one thing I never did was like do the
fire.
like lighter and like axe. Never did that shit.
I did that.
Okay.
I fucked around with fire now that
Yeah.
I think about it.
I played around with fire, but like not to that extent.
Well, like I'll still do that with like Pam.
I never. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Just a
trust
quick-
it because if you do it like for like too long,
It can go back in the bottle.
and then that bottle is
It's a grenade in your
Yeah,
hand.
and see you later. That always scared me.
If your
with that.
discretion is advised, click on the clips of your own discretion.
Yeah. Like,
None of them were
Yikes.
overtly graphic. I guess the worst one was
the first one was I think the first one fucked you up the most.
I don't even remember what it was now.
Dude sticking a knife in his dick.
Oh no, I'm talking about just this week's.
Oh yeah,
Just this week's videos.
nothing's
These weeks are
like,
pretty good.
pretty tame.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's level of tame is different. Like people won't be bothered to see a parasite get pulled out of a kitten's nose.
And
That
some people
shit
will.
makes my nose itchy. People will be bothered by watching motherfuckers get auto gunned to death. That shit's like that's nothing.
Another day in Call of Duty,
Yeah,
baby.
ain't nobody got time to fuck around, wait on your ass to fucking crawl away. You're gonna get auto gunned.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, Ryan.
Yeah. Thanks.
That was a
Ryan.
good one.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Ryan?
I love that. I told you he texted me. He goes, "Love the title."
Chris predicts.
Let's do this.
Hit us with the theme song.
Chris predicts. Dun 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 dun.
Wizard. Okay, where did I leave off?
77.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to.
Do you have any outstanding predictions?
Yes.
For Champions League or something like that?
Liverpool won the League Cup, which I predicted a couple
go.
weeks ago. Yeah, 2
Shitbags.
couple episodes ago. Dude, okay, I want to talk about that final because that was some wild motherfucking shit. Where the fuck are we?
I don't know.
I definitely predicted it. Anyway,
Yeah, you definitely.
I definitely
Sure.
predicted it. Liverpool fucking won the League Cup / Carabao Cup final.
Let's go.
So the game was on yesterday,
Okay. Sunday.
Sunday, the 27th of
7th.
February.
Yep. 2022.
And it went to penalties, and it was 0-0.
Wow.
Now, like for like people that don't like soccer, it'd be like that is the most boring.
No, it's
fucking
probably
game.
Literally,
Literally.
if you're
No,
a
like,
football fan,
If you're not a soccer fan, you watch that game, you'd be
Football.
like, "This is crazy."
it's called football.
Sorry, if you're a football fan, and you watch that game, you would, as a like, someone's like, "Soccer's okay, new football's okay."
Yeah.
You'd be like, "This was a good fucking game." As entertaining as a 0-0 game can be played for 120 minutes.
Yeah.
4 disallowed
I've watched
goals.
games like that with
4
you.
disallowed goals. It was fucking.
Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. 4
Couple-
disallowed.
It was insane.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was crazy. Then it
I've
went.
watched games 0-0 and then somebody scores like the last couple of minutes or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
pretty exhilarating. Like it goes back and forth. Like
This game was
missed
back
shots,
and forth.
like,
It was wild. Amazing saves from both keepers. Like both keepers played amazing for 118 minutes. Because
whole.
So listen to this. So-
I guess yeah, because if
So-
there's disallowed goals, it's probably stop time.
well, no, they went into extra time because it was 0-0. It's a cup final.
Oh, so there's no penalty
No,
shots.
no, I'm going to explain it. So for those who don't know how soccer works, including
AKA
CJ,
me.
90 minutes. If it's still tied, you go into a 30-minute period of extra time, which will be played no matter what.
Right.
2 15-minute halves. If you're still tied, then you go to penalties. or kickouts, as my wife called it. Are they going to go to kickouts now? I'm like, no.
Go to bed.
This is in the middle of the afternoon.
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah. So 0-0, both goalies made fucked saves. Like I'll send you the highlights of this game.
Please.
It was an epic cup final. So both goalies were amazing. In the 118th minute, which is 2 minutes before penalties, Chelsea changes their goalie. So the fucking backup goalie goes into the back room. Yep. He's like studying everyone's penalties. He's going to be the penalty kick fucking specialist. Comes out. Now there's a bit of history to this fucking guy. So his name's Kepa Arrizabalaga is his name. Most expensive goalkeeper in history. Like price tag, like how much they paid him to bring him in. A couple years ago, Chelsea were in the same tournament final. And his coach at the time wanted to pull him off again in the 118th minute to bring in another keeper to do the same thing, to be the penalty kick specialist who'd been like watching clips and shit in the back room.
Yeah.
And he refused to come off the field. I've never seen a player ever be literally they held the board up to be substituted and he refused to come off the field. He's like, I'm not leaving. His coach almost quit. His coach went it's the most insane sporting event ever that not a lot of people know about. His coach walked down the tunnel and almost went through the doors, like almost quit 2 minutes before they went to penalties. It was fucking wild to watch. Insane to watch. The keeper's like, I'm not coming off. The coach is like losing his shit. He's like, get the fuck off the field. And he's like, I'm not fucking coming. He like fucking threw his arms up and started walking down the tunnel like he was about to quit. It was wild. So that's the same keeper who's now the backup for this team, Chelsea.
Okay.
Their goalie plays amazing. Like fucking made some crazy saves. He's a big keeper. He's a good goalie. One of the best in the world. And then so they bring Kepa on, who a couple of years ago refused to come off in the same situation. Now he's coming on to be the penalty specialist. So they bring him on. So how the rules of penalty shootouts work in soccer is the first 5 kicks are guaranteed to a certain extent unless a team... Penalty shootouts based off of 5 shots.
So if someone scores 3...
If the one team scores all 5 and one team can only score 3 or 4...
I was going to say, if one team scores 3 and the other guys have 0...
You win.
Yeah.
But it's based off the first 5 shots. After that, it's sudden death.
Right.
So there was 10 players up, 10 goals scored. Nobody saved anything. Now we're at the keepers because you have to go all the way through. You can't reuse players after the first 5. You have to go through the whole team, and then you go back to the start.
Liverpool, isn't that like NHL, though? You have to go... Yeah. You can't...
Yeah.
You have to go through the entire team before you go...
In double IHF rules, like international hockey rules, after the first 5 shooters, you can keep using the same shooters.
Damn.
Or 3. One or the other. Because there was one year where Jonathan Toews was in the World Juniors.
And he went twice?
He went like 3 times.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and like scored them all in like one particular shootout.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good for him.
But soccer's not like that. You got to roll through. So now we're down to fucking keepers. It was the most stressful fucking game ever because Chelsea had 3 disallowed goals. Liverpool had 1. I'm obviously a Liverpool fan. It's a stressful fucking game. It was an exciting game. And now we're in penalties. Liverpool are shooting first. So it's like, okay, just get yours in and we'll get a save. Get yours in, we'll get a save. And it went like, I've never seen a shootout go this long.
Yeah.
Live. It's happened. So now we're down to the 11 shooters, which is the keepers. Liverpool shoot first. Fucking our keeper bangs it in. It's like, holy fuck. Up steps Kepa with all this history. Blasts it over the bar. Liverpool win. So the guy was brought on to make saves, didn't save one, and then lost in the shootout.
Didn't even hit the net.
Skied it. Shot it into Ukraine.
Might be a little early for that.
No, it's not.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Crazy shit. Like, you've never seen a game like this.
I don't think he's going to get a payday like he did before.
Well, he's paid no matter what.
True. But like, you know what I mean?
Ridiculous. And their goal, like...
Wow.
It was wild shit.
Wow.
Wild shit. Fuck. And Liverpool used their backup keeper, this young Irish kid. Because it's like this is like the 3rd... Liverpool are in 4 competitions. This is probably ranked number 4 on a give a fuck level. A silverware. You never know when you're going to win another one. So you want to win it.
Yeah.
But on the way there, like, depending on how your schedule stacks up, you'll usually rotate your squad. So, like, kids will play, or your backup keeper will play a lot of those games. So Chelsea and Liverpool used their backup keepers the entire tournament, and Liverpool kept theirs in the final. And even though we literally have the best goalie in the world as our number one, coach is like, you're going to stay in, which was nice. And Chelsea rotated theirs. They went back to their real number one over Kepa and then brought him on in the penalty. It was just insanity.
That's fucked.
Insanity.
Yeah, send me the.
I'll send you the.
I
clips.
might even just watch the full game, like if I can find a full.
There's a good clip on you. DAZN does it on YouTube. It's like 10 minutes long, the clip, and you'll be able to get a good chunk of it there. Yeah.
I was gonna say though, if I can find the whole game, I'd almost like to watch the whole game, even though I know the outcome.
It was wild, dude.
And again, I think
the chances that Chelsea missed, you're like,
God,
I thought we lost the game 5 times.
Yeah,
5 times because they missed 2 chances that didn't even have any disallowed goals in the first half. They had 2 chances that were like fucking sitters.
Wow.
And it was like,
yeah, that's one sport I'd like to get into.
Even game.
It's one sport I'd like to get into. I have a tough time, but I think, and again,
it was a classic.
Not trying to fucking be like, yo, let's hang out, but like,
no, let's hang out.
If I,
it's cool, man.
If I had like you to watch it with,
and just
I could
me shit.
like ask questions or like kind of get a better understanding for that shit.
I love it. Obviously, I'm biased, but
I don't think you do. All right, give us an update on that NHL.
Okay, so the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I believe you predicted
5 games last week.
Yeah.
1 is going on right now. So, last week, I said that the Leafs would beat Montreal, lose to Columbus, beat Minnesota, beat Detroit, lose to Washington.
Crazy game against Detroit.
Holy fuck.
Don't understand. Don't understand. I don't even
7-2.
Don't even want to talk about it because like it's so fucked. Like the end score was 10-7. That's all you need to know.
Leafs were also winning 7-1 going into the third period.
Between both teams, they pulled their goalies 4 times.
It was ridiculous.
And I'm pretty sure Detroit put back their main goalie.
It was dumb.
Yeah. Stupid.
So dumb.
Anyways, moving on.
Moving on up.
17 goals scored in one game.
Yeah,
Stupid.
like the 80s.
Stupid. They don't know how to be a goaltender.
They don't know how to do hockey very well.
Yeah, let's move on.
So the Leafs lost to Montreal and Columbus. So I'm 1-1. And then they beat Minnesota and Detroit. So I'm 3-1 right now going into the last game. Which is
and I think they're up 2-1.
Right now they're up 2-1, it says.
Yeah.
First period's not even over.
Washington.
Yeah. Let's see who scored. Cunty, Bunty, and William Nylander. Nice.
Sick.
Cool.
Oh, kudos to Marner for getting
4 goals. Yeah.
Was it 4 goals or just 4 points?
4 goals.
4 goals and I think 2 assists.
Yeah. And including a natural hat trick, which he scores 3 goals in a row in the whole game.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't see too many natural hat tricks.
I didn't know it was a
second period, yeah.
Wow. Good for him. Yeah. Kudos to you. Shout out.
So,
do you want to be on the podcast? Hit us up.
We will say your name on the podcast.
Yeah, we will.
Do you have anything you want me to predict, or
I do not. I just
next week.
How long my piss is going to be after this?
Then we're good. I'll go quick here. Okay, another Leafs week. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Another Leafs week. Buffalo, Vancouver at home, Columbus away, Seattle at home, and Arizona away or at home. The Leafs, my friends, are going to go 5-0.
God damn.
They're going to go 5-0. It's going to be easy.
Yeah, let's do it.
4 games at home, 1 back-to-back.
I was going to say, is there any back-to-backs?
Yeah, 1 back-to-back.
1 back-to-back. Well, I'm not concerned.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. 5-0.
5-0. I like it. Go with your gut.
The one they're going to lose is against Seattle if they do lose one.
But they're not
going to.
They're not. They're not.
There's your Chris predicts.
There's your Chris fucking predicts.
Week, the FA Cup will be in the quarterfinals, so I'll predict that. The Champions League will probably be wrapping. I think the games are wrapping up next week. So yeah, will be more shit. But Leafs are gonna go 5-0. Fuck a recession. Sergio gonna be fine.
Awesome. Chris predicts. You heard it here first. Like always, thanks for watching. Ryan, we need more clips. Find us Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, all the good shit. And
so you guys gotta piss. We're out of here.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We're out. Deuces.